Hello, hi everyone, good evening. We are back with a live again on Instagram after a long time. Somewhere our cohorts have returned to the campus after their internship, and pretty much we want to get to know what all the action that's happened. Today we'll be joined by one of our cohort members, Hari, who did his internship so that he can share his journey. While Hari is joining, maybe I can share a bit about coversity, a space for youth who are between 13 to 21, um, where they come together as a cohort, deep dive in their interests by doing industry work, exploring project clients, internships, volunteering, and becoming a professional in the domain of their choice. So, hi Hari, are you there? Can you?
Yeah,
I am
yeah,
not
I'm there. I'm,
able
I'm
to
able to.
see. I'm not able to see your video. Can you change the lens setting on
Yeah, I'll change it.
the third option that you see?
Okay, okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Ye-
Hello.
Hi, hi. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. Okay, so Hari, in today's live, we will be talking, we'll be going in depth into your whole internship journey. And I'm very excited because, it's been 6 months since you looked at various domains. You started a bit with photography, video editing, tried your hand at these things, and then ultimately you came back to your love for bikes and cars,
Mm,
and you got an internship. So maybe as before we go into what you did at internship,
mm.
a bit you can share about uh, what all you did as part on the campus, like with respect to your automobile passion for automobiles. You can share about how you would review bikes, all the details that you would note down, and then how you made your portfolio. Yeah, maybe share a bit about that, then we'll get into the whole portfolio and how you approach the industry. So, as of now, share what you did on campus during the 3 months you were around, and how you looked at various things. And sometimes it was also frustrating, right? So, share all those things with us.
So, before picking up my domain as photography, I thought photography was so easy. I can do it on my own. Everybody told to take buildings pics, take flowers pics, take trees, everything that became a stressful, and I could not pursue it. Then I gave the
Hmm.
domain to someone else, and
Hmm.
somewhere of the other, somebody told me that you are passionate about bikes.
Hmm.
So I started researching about each bike. That was I picked new modern bikes, and I started researching them. I started writing what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages. Everything I wrote, and I kept it on Discord, and I had a discussion with my with a person who wanted to give me an internship much before 3 months. I spoke with him, and he said, "I'm ready to give an internship to you, but you start to work with me. Don't just leave at 7 o'clock. You start to leave by 10 o'clock." And I said, anything is fine. I'll join with you and I'll work with you. I just told that, and it just went on like that. And once I I told my parents that I want to do in a two-wheeler, and that didn't work also. Two-wheeler, later I got to know that if you can just fix the Chinese puncher, you can just do it on
I
yourself.
think some.
And but
Yeah, sorry, there were some technical issues, like your video was stuck for me. Um, okay, pause. So maybe, Hari, let's talk a bit about when you started working. Like,
Mhm.
so how did what all did Hari learn within his internship? Like, how do you see your growth as a person in terms of what all you learned, the skills you learned, and how that helped you, get an understanding of this interest of yours, this interest for automobiles?
Means interest of automobiles.
Yeah, what all did you learn as part of your internship, and how did that help you?
My journey to say in internship when I took the car internship first day, I thought this might be very tough. Everybody will start teasing me, everybody will start scolding me, and I faced those
Mm,
a lot. And whenever each car used to come to a service, it's a brand new one. Whether the car they took 2 years ago or 1 year ago, just 3 months back, I was not confident on the servicing, and my
mm,
floor supervisor used to scold me that
mm,
just please be confident. When I just pulled the gauge like this and I was checking the oil, I was not
mm,
confident on that. I got scoldings, and
mm.
those two painters, they used to work with me, and they said that learning phase you may get scoldings, you have to face these issues, you cannot just escape this.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
whenever I used to work, there was a friend of mine, and we just became friends like that. We were sharing about old vehicles of Tata, like Tata Estate, Tata Sierra. Those disappeared from roads. One Sierra vehicle came. It's a Chhattisgarh registration one. So the
Mm.
spares were not available in our workshop. Only just we got some few spares in our workshop. The battery and everything, and rest of the other spares we had to go to Raniganj when the stock is not available in our workshop. Every time they used to call one store in charge person told me that भाई आपको हिंदी आता. I said I know Hindi. Just tell me what's the work. I'll do
Pause,
it
pause,
immediately.
Hari, pause. Hari, pause. So we are getting into too many details, but maybe I want to know a bit about. Okay, so first few days Hari was not
Hmm.
confident, but how as you started working and you started, learning from your peers who are of your age, from your seniors, from your field supervisor who was your mentor. How did gradually, what was the change? Like, did you eventually, like, were you able to, like, then how did the progress happen? Like, how was it towards the mid of the internship or towards the end of the internship? How do you see your confidence kind of at that
Uh,
different stages of your internship?
I felt very good, and I got a confidence on myself. They should.
Mm-hmm.
I realized one thing is they should to just more scold me. If I get scoldings only, then I'll do the work on my own. And I thought like that. And every time each car used to come, and I used to clean. I used to do the door greasing. We did wiper. I used to fill the wiper container, and I used to clean the air filter of the car. And free and service to sales, I used to replace the air filters and clean those air filters,
Mm-hmm.
just removing
Mm-hmm.
the tires and scrubbing the brake pads like this. Everything I did, and I enjoyed it
Okay.
a lot.
I'm coming to this enjoyment part now. So somewhere, you were very passionate about bikes, cars, all
Uh,
those things were
uh,
there. But tell us a bit about what was the feeling like when, you actually got to do it? Like, how did you feel going every day to that internship and doing this one thing which you've dreamt of for many years, right? So how was that feeling to kind of actually doing it and not just oh, chumma thinking, okay, maybe I like this, but actually getting down and doing real work in that space.
Hmm. And when I went to internship, everything just blowed out of my mind. I
Hmm.
forgotten the past. I was confident on my work, and I told Anand that I got a work. Hooray! Now I'm on my own. I just wanted to explore my whole life until I turned 20.
Ah, okay, okay.
And whenever there were some orders, and I used to respond to those orders, and my friend used to call me, come, let's go to Raniganj and we'll buy something.
Hmm.
And there where we had where when it's lunchtime something, I used to
Hmm.
carry money in my pocket, and we used to go to a paradise restaurant. Both of us, we used to eat puffs, and we used to sit there and we used to talk that what's
Ah.
happening. And
Hmm.
later, in the once it was lunchtime, it was already late and we couldn't do anything. We
Hmm.
were feeling, both of us, we were feeling so hungry, and
Hmm.
I told the spare parts person that we'll eat lunch and we'll come back again. And we
Hmm.
both went. We both
Hmm.
had 2 meals of biryanis. And later,
Hmm.
what happened is I didn't take money with me. My
Hmm.
budget was only 500.
Hmm.
From
Hmm.
the restaurant, I called my father, please pay the money. I got stuck here. And luckily to
Okay.
say, those restaurant people were good and they just left me. Please
Hmm.
don't do this next time. There I realized
Hmm.
I realized my mistake. As my
Hmm.
internship journey just went on, the spare parts orders, everything used to come. We used to do everything. But one day,
Hmm.
to say, when the clutch plates, the grease dabbas, everything was out of stock, we had to go to Raniganj
Hmm.
immediately. And lucky, what happened is, while returning back, both of us, one auto rickshaw just went so fast, and both of
Hmm.
us, we fell down on the road. Both
Pause,
of us,
pause, pause,
and
pause, 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 pause. Yes,
yeah.
we are getting into the big stories, but yes, pause. Somewhere I want to now, Hari, you would say that you would talk about all these cars and bikes with
Uh,
your friend, whoever was there. And the person who gave you the internship told you that, you start with the internship, but you have to be very dedicated to your work. And how did that change happen? Like, I know initially Hari was all laid back, not very serious to some extent, go a bit late. But eventually, how did that discipline come into you? Like, how did you started taking it seriously?
I started taking it seriously. First thing to say, when you said that he was not confident on the work, first thing, I was not confident on the work. Second thing, I was not regular on time.
Mm, mm. So
And
how did going like now you have to be on time, right? You've taken up this internship. So tell us what are the changes you see in a hurry before the internship and after the internship. Let's look at that way.
before the internship, to say, as everything just time just went on like that, I was
Hmm.
just dreaming about the bikes. I was just dreaming about the cars, watching those videos. It didn't make me any sense also. That's
Ah,
what
okay.
my dad used to say is, those doesn't make any sense. You start to sit on, you start to sit, you start to work, you start to do, you start to design, you start to discuss with them.
Hmm.
Everything just got vented, and when I came to internship, I just bursted out my past. I should not
Hmm.
go to past, think about the present.
And doing
And
lot of work.
hmm, and after after 5, 6 to 7, when my workers used to go and sit aside, what did I used to
Hmm.
do is, sometimes I used to go at 6 o'clock, and sometimes I
Hmm.
used to go at 6 or 7 o'clock. My job,
Hmm.
to say, is each workshop has tools,
Hmm.
tools tray. My job was, I used to sort the ring spanner, the combinations, everything I used to do. Then
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
used to go. Then I went home.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
uh, like that, even today when I came back to Aarohi, my internship is still pulling me back. You start to come back. You start to come back and do this again. You start to come back and do this again. Yesterday night, I told Anand that once this break week is coming, I just wanted to go to a bike workshop and I want to work there because at home sitting watching TV, watching phone, that those doesn't make me any sense. I just wanted to work there. If some park is there, I just wanted to explore the market and in my community to say I want to do volunteering. I want to attend many more bike rides like this.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And one great moment to say, one happy moment to say is during my internship, I stopped watching my phone. Whenever to say, I used to keep my phone do not disturb. That thing I learned from that thing I learned from Eden and David.
Okay.
I should
Okay.
really thank them a lot today.
Okay. So, okay. This is a wonderful moment. I just want to tell parents who are very worried that their children are always onto the phone. So a lot of things transform when youth like Hari are channeling their energy and focus into areas that they want to kind of work into, their passions, their interests, and they learn a lot from their cohort. So when Hari is talking about a David at Eden and how he learned about how to switch off and keep his phone in do not disturb mode, he's talking about his cohort members. So somewhere, I just want to highlight the aspect that yes, we feel the teens might be distracted, they are not focused, but a lot can transform when they are in a space of doing what they like to do with a lot of intensity, rigor, and also being in the company of other teenagers or their peers, as they say. So, Hari, I want to now kind of shift a bit from your internship and
Yeah.
talk about how being with your peers, your cohort, how has that helped you in your journey so far? Like, how have your peers helped you?
You're asking about fears.
Peers means the cohort. How did the other cohort buddies help you?
Other cohort buddies to say they helped me a lot, especially Sriya and Srijani. First, they helped me in the portfolio, this thing. And
Mm,
other thing, Sriya, Srijani, Prasad Garu, three of them used to guide me for that, what you can do, what cannot be happen. And Drupad and Aparna, they also helped me. But portfolio to say the main thing I learned is from Eden and David. I saw
okay,
their
super.
portfolio and then I started making portfolio.
So I want you to say, how does it feel for Hari now that, suddenly you're not alone doing things, right? You
Hmm.
have the support and company of others. So how is that? What was that feeling like to know that, okay, I have this group to where I belong and where to with whom I'm discussing, planning, reflecting, reviewing. Share a bit about how those processes, how did planning, reviewing, reflecting, how did that process help you in your journey?
Planning means I asked them and I did a plan on my own. First
Mm.
time it didn't come properly. Later on I started doing and now I
Mhm.
got how to do planning and reflecting also. And what's the another one you asked? I
No, I want
forgotten planning,
you to talk a
reflecting.
bit about reflecting. How has reflecting helped you?
Reflecting better than last year. Today it helped me a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm able to do everything on by myself. And what
Mm.
is reflecting? And I think 10 times before that, what I had to post on Discord. That's it.
Oh, oh, lovely, lovely. So somewhere Hari has started thinking for himself, like, okay, how my life has to shape out, what are the things I have to do, what I want to do in my interest. You're saying during your break week, I don't want to look at TV and waste my time in all those things. Rather, I want to run to the market, go to a workshop, talk to people about this. So very exciting. How do you feel, Hari, like seeing all this change from where you were to where you've reached? How do you see your progress, and what is that feeling like?
I'm feeling happy by myself only. I'm doing everything on
Mm.
my own. Nobody is there to support me. And Anand
Mm.
just told, now you are on your own. Your parents guided you a lot, and now you are on your own. Just enjoy
Mm.
and explore. And one
Right,
more
right.
interesting thing to say, we stay in a gated community.
Mm.
They recognize my brother. My brother has many friends. They go, they do cycling, everything they do. But for me, it's very different. I have
Mm.
25-year-old friends where we do dance, where we do everything, and each resident, they only recognize me, Hari. Hari is the kind person. And
Okay, okay, okay.
every
Lovely.
time, yeah.
Yeah, right, right. So somewhere, just wanting to tell people who are joining us, this journey is all about helping these teens to take charge of their professional journey and also about their life. There's a lot of support systems in the form of guides, facilitators. Also, huge support is the cohort of teenagers, the cohort that they belong to, the community. And now I want to, as we get closer to the end of this live, Hari, I want you to talk about how did the whole self development aspect, like where a lot of emphasis we is given in terms of how these teens view themselves in light of their professional journey, like what are the areas they want to focus on, be it public speaking, networking, or making portfolio, or really approaching people for their internships. So Hari, share a bit about how the self development, whatever you do every day in Thought Club, where you're understanding how you network, or how is or public speaking, how is all that helping you?
So public speaking, I didn't practice it yet, but networking is helping me a lot. I
Mm.
am connecting with few people on Instagram. Couple of my biker friends are in Bangalore, and rest of them I know regularly in Hyderabad. Couple of them I know from Anand's mechanics also. I connect with them. And public speaking to say, I do a voluntary in our community. I just speak that I am doing this. My area of interest is this. Uh,
Lovely.
that's it. Yeah.
Lovely, lovely, Hari. We had a lot
Thank
of
you.
interesting points that you shared on how you see your journey, and it was wonderful connecting with you. Thank you. And for people who are watching this or who will watch this later, each week we come and talk to one of our youth who share about their journey and what this journey has done for them. Like, how are they seeing themselves as they progress through this journey? If there are any topics that you would like us to take up in terms of, let's say, confidence, or for phone or screen addiction, how can teens deal with that pressure or peer pressure or competition? Let us know in the comments, and we will have it, we'll have a session on that. Thank you, Hari. Thank you once again, and bye.